What is going on, Fizz Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by once again this week. We're trying something a little new visually this week. We're going to try filming in wide angle this week and see how it looks, how it sounds. It's an aesthetic that I personally like. I've been wanting to try it for a little while. I was just a little too kind of nervous to pull the trigger on it. But I tell you what, if you guys like the way that this looks, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. And the same if you don't like it. Let me know either way because I appreciate the feedback. Speaking of trying new things, that is probably not exactly what we're going to be doing this week. Let me explain. The flavor we're trying this week has technically existed for a while. However, it has only recently made it into sort of mass distribution publicly. That's right, Fizz Nation. This week on the channel, we are finally trying Sprite Tropical Mix. It's described on the label as lemon lime and tropical flavored soda with other natural flavors. Now, I've been aware of this flavor for a while, but I could never find it locally. However, right at the beginning of this month, it was announced that it was going to be distributed everywhere from now on. I guess before that, it was only available at certain stores in certain locations of the country. So as far as I'm concerned, according to the rules and bylaws of this channel that I personally made up, this counts as a new flavor. So let's go ahead and see how good it is. Let's get right into the content that you guys are here to see. Let's go ahead and pop the top, give it the old sniff test. See what it tells us. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This is kind of reminding me of sweet tarts, which I guess counts as a sort of tropical flavor. I mean, I think if I'm squinting real hard with my nostrils, I'm kind of detecting some mango flavor in this, but it is relatively nondescript. But that is all the further the sniff test is going to get us, so let's go ahead and grab our trusty glass with ice, now available in wide angle. Give it the old pour, and let's get a better look at this real quick. Okay, so get a load of this real quick. This is about what we would normally get from your average Sprite product. I mean, it is clear, it's colorless, it's pretty decently carbonated, with that very pleasant sort of, I guess you could call it tropical, sweet tarts kind of smell in the air right now. I mean, I guess visually it really isn't anything that we've not already seen from Sprite. All right, Fizz Nation, we have smelled it. We have seen it. Now it's time to go ahead and toss it back and see what else there is to discover. Here's to you. Okay, interesting. So initially, I'm getting the typical lemon lime that you would expect in a normal Sprite product. And right alongside that, there is sort of like a nondescript fruit flavor to it, but I don't really know what I would say is particularly tropical about the flavor, because it's almost giving a sort of kind of sweet mixed berry medley. I guess it's tropical in the sense that there is sort of a bit of a citrus note to it, but that is sort of an afterthought. But the citrusy part of it feels kind of like berry, like it's there, but I have to pay attention to find it. But that said, it is a very pleasant flavor. Like, it's still kind of giving a bit of a sweet tarts vibe, but thankfully I like sweet tarts. Not bad. Okay, so what do I think of Sprite Tropical Mix? I gotta say, Fizz Nation, this is kind of interesting. Not in a good way or a bad way, just a sort of kind of middle of the road, not really quite sure what to think way. It says it's tropical flavored, but I can't really tell what's so tropical about it. When I hear tropical, I expect to taste mango and peach and papaya and other citrusy type flavors. I'm not really getting hardly any of that in this. It really just kind of tastes more like they added candy flavor into a lemon lime mix. I mentioned sweet tarts, and that's kind of what I'm getting, a sweet with a little bit of tart right underneath of it. It really isn't giving me much of a tropical feel. Is it good? Yes, it's good. It tastes really good. It's refreshing. I could definitely spend time on the front porch with it, but is it what they advertise it to be? Not really. I don't know if y'all remember these Sprite remix flavors from like 15, 20 years ago. One of them billed itself to be more of a tropical flavor. And I remember feeling like that did kind of taste more tropical than what they already had out. I was really hoping that this was going to remind me of that flavor. Unfortunately, it does not. So while on its own, it is a good flavor and I would definitely try it again, it just doesn't feel like it's giving me what it advertised itself to be. So if it was just on the merits of the flavor itself, I would definitely be giving it 4 out of 5 sips. However, because of the fact that it just does not seem to be giving me what it advertised itself to be, I think the best I'm gonna be able to do with this is 3.5 out of 5 sips. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not tropical. And as always, that is just my opinion. I would love to know yours. Have you ever tried this? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, Fizz Nation, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me this week. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps us out a lot as far as the algorithm is concerned. And if you want to see more content just like this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any notification for future videos. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, finish this up. You guys have an awesome week, and we will see you next time.